Yo, everybody. Hey, how y'all doing? Hey, man, you are now tuning in to the Six Man Convo. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, people? What is going on, man? I am your host today on the Six Man Combo. I am the 6MK Man, aka Six Man K Styles. And to my stage left, I think he's on the silent treatment right now. We have Senator Palpatine, but what y'all know would be Mad Mike Sports. And at the bottom of the screen, we have the Summer Hill Nightmare. The
What's
Don
good?
is in the building.
It's
What?
showtime. And shouts out to Krispy Kreme on Punch Delia and just open up, man. Y'all go grab y'all donuts from over there.
This nigga here. See, the red light special, man. Now you trying to cause a commotion now.
And you know when TLC came out with that red light special, I thought they were talking about the hot light.
Oh my! See. You know what? You see, you trying to get muted. What kind of shit is that? All right, man. We appreciate everybody tuning in to the show tonight, man. Like I said, it's good. It's still wallowing a little bit after Victory Monday. Well, Victory Sunday. But Mike, what are those three special words? How we're gonna kick the show off tonight? It is the
roll. Got my Triple H. I like y'all, man. That was the best.
I am the game. And I'm sitting here in the middle of the screen.
Yeah.
The Atlanta Falcons go into week 6 with a W. Yeah. Whew. But like I said, before we get that out, I definitely want to give a shout out to Coach Terrence Mathis for a lovely sit-through event last night. Let's go ahead and play a little bit of music here. Hey. And today's roll call, we're going to kick it off with King Treyway, William Amy. We got Blackberry Lorex in the building. Brian Peoples, Pamela Johnson. We got Lyric's mom in the building. Big Ant, John St. Clair, Jay Diaz, Lee 85, Georgia, Texas boy. We got Jammers 58 Gilliam, aka the Logistics Man 58 himself. Y'all make sure y'all show him some love. Tim Sports and Gaming, Terrell Thomas, Mucho Grundy, Emerald Knight, Eric Mack, St. Louis Dirty Bird, D. Coleman, Michael Walker, the real Michael Walker, Sonia Howard, that's my peoples. Y'all make sure y'all show her some love. Old Chicken Hauler. Hey, for the ladies that's in here tonight, fellas, y'all go ahead and put some flowers in the chat for the Lady Falcon fans that are in attendance tonight. Engine number 9, Southside 12. Let's go. We got a couple more minutes in the introduction. Let's see some flowers in here for the ladies, man. You know, we got to do it right. Hey, see, there you go. You got to. Yeah.
Oh, I got to do something. Thanks to my boys at the I got to show it off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, show
Yeah,
the big boy that big boy cigar.
I'm fancy today, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm fancy
He
today.
he he
I feel like
he
Suge Knight. I feel like Suge Knight, y'all. Okay.
he looking real bougie over there, but hey, but that's what happens when you got some money in your pocket. You round around some money.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but like I said, definitely shout out to Coach Terrence Mathis and Ed Hartwell. Monday event, Monday Night Football at the Chateau Cigar Lounge. Like I said, it was very, very fun. So we definitely gonna do that again. Let's go ahead and get the show kicked off right, man. Before we get to tonight's topic, there was something that happened today. You don't mind if I bring it up, right?
Go ahead, do your thing.
Ooh.
We finally have a move within the Atlanta Falcons as they acquire wide receiver Van Jefferson, who is the son of former Falcons wide receiver Sean Jefferson, for a 2025 6th and 7th round pick. I should have put round at the bottom, but I was rushing, so y'all know what I mean by that. But now, when I first heard the news, let me break this down. I'm gonna get the fellas' thoughts on this. So when I first heard the news, it kind of confused me in a little bit because I was trying to figure out, okay, this was actually one of the first moves that I remember Terry Fontenot and them making, that I'm sitting here looking like, I can't get a gauge on it. But as much of it as being a low risk, high reward type of move, and especially with a guy that's not getting paid that much, it's a very different proposition. So the question that I have for the people watching tonight is, yes, with this move, you add another wide receiver. If folks don't remember, Van Jefferson had a breakout year in the Rams Super Bowl run year before he had got hurt. So there is a lot of potential there. Ain't that much money being spent, and you're using draft picks. Then most people will be like, okay, whatever. So, Mike, what do you think this move is about? Now, hold on. Before I say this, I know a lot of people thinking, man, this kind of reminds me of Brian Edwards. You got to think about it. You're getting a 2025 and 26 6th and 7th round pick. You're not giving away a high draft pick for this.
They traded picks though. They traded picks in the 2025. Like we gave them our 6th pick for their 7th pick. So we still got the same amount of draft capital.
So it's pretty much just like pick swaps.
Yes.
Okay. So really that's really not a risk at all then. So my question is what does that make that in y'all eyes? Like, what do you think the purpose of this move was? Go ahead, Mike.
I'm gonna have to get off. I'm gonna have to take a break real quick. Mike, you don't
mind?
You
got a donut break.
Huh?
You got to take a donut break.
Whatever.
You know it bad.
So
no, he always eats something.
Van Jefferson is a.
Oh, but you just said you gotta take a break and then gonna start back talking.
I said let me go first so I can take a break. Is that okay? I'm asking you, is that okay?
Go ahead.
I ain't gonna be that long, I promise you. All right. So Van Jefferson, the acquisition of him is very complex. Like a lot of people, his dad, of course, he played for the Atlanta Falcons, but a lot of people don't know that he was on that Titans wide receiver coaching staff when Arthur Smith was the tight ends coach back in 2013 to 2016. His son also played in the area in Nashville, so Arthur Smith knows him. All right. And not only that, but he coming from the Rams, Sean McVay's offense is a very familiarity of this the same type of offense we run here in Atlanta. So I'm I'm not gonna go more details because I'm gonna let Matt. I'm not trying to steal his thunder, but the purpose of bringing him here is because of the route schemes that we're trying to run, and he runs them very well. So I'm gonna segue into Mike. Mike, he'll explain that more.
Now he gonna try to speak for me too.
I don't want to take everything because you gonna be like, man, you took my shit.
Oh Lord. Go ahead, Mike, man. What you got,
I
man?
I, I swear, I swear, I swear. Nah, just a slight twist to it. I think this has everything to do with skill and putting players in the right position. Because if you look at how the Falcons have been using not only Kyle Pitts and Drake London, those guys have essentially been the stretch guys.
Mm-hmm.
But we saw this past game that they were used as quote unquote possession receivers. They were used as possession receivers. So when you look at it that way, you got Van Jefferson. He's a guy, like Don said, with speed. He is a little, a lot. I would say a little bit more crisp with his routes than Drake and Kyle. And I know that because we just had a conversation. We just had a conversation with Terrence, and this is the thing that he's spoken about. You actually see he got a what today? Tuesday. He should have had it's coming, but there's something that he talked about as far as how the Atlanta Falcons are using their receivers, and their receivers aren't really. I wouldn't say they're bad, but they need work with their routes. And this is the thing with Van Jefferson. Obviously, his dad being Sean Jefferson, he's gonna be a lot better than that. Um, and I think that's the thing to look at it like that because I don't think Scotty Miller has the size uh, to run the routes that he wants him to run. So they need a guy with a little bit more, uh, not only talent, but they need two, possibly three guys that's going to attack those safeties. And that's, like I said, Kyle Pitts is not 100%. So I think what we saw this past game is that we put Kyle Pitts where he needs to be at the moment. And he needs to be a possession tight end. Doesn't need to be a stretch until he get fully healthy. We don't need to have him as a stretch tight end. That's essentially what it is. A stretch tight end, just think of it as a stretch power forward, a stretch center. Guys that's going, sh- get on the perimeter and attack. We need him to be that right now until he gets 100%.
Mm-hmm. And D. Coleman here said he's a deep threat, went to the Rams, ready, and a lot of their folks like him, but mentioned he doesn't really fight for the ball. Seems like we're looking to get him in open space. And shout out to Dre Harrison for the $5 super chat. He said, to me, the signing of Van Jefferson signifies Arthur Smith growing trust in Desmond Ridder. Um, yeah. Um,
I guess.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm no comment on that.
Mm, yeah. But I think it kind of goes in the well of what both of y'all are saying is more so of having that particular guy who can kind of create his own space in the certain route concepts. I think Mike, you said something before we got on the show where it's more so seem like they're going to use him to kind of be the clear out guy for guys like Drake London and Kyle Pitts, so they can be a little bit more comfortable. and running particular routes and using their size as far as those
Mhm.
out routes and those hook routes and those inside digs. Because this is a very young wide receiving core, and like you said, yeah, Penny Hart got released a while back ago, but
It just became official now since he's on IR.
Yeah.
oh, okay,
Because
okay, so
you can't release a guy without an injury settlement. So a lot of time they had already made that decision, but they got to wait till he's healthy, come out for IR,
mm,
for obviously uh, legal reasons. But
right. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Jay Diaz here said, yeah, he said I think we should play him in the slot more like he did in college and with Cup on the Rams playing slot he was more of a vertical threat. Maybe we play him in the slot more, and I think that's essentially what the role is going to be for him. What you think on that, Don?
Yeah, I feel like just watching film earlier today after we signed him. Yeah, he is a deep threat guy. Uh, I can really see Arthur Smith using him for that particular purpose. But I also we seen too that even in that Super Bowl game against Cincinnati, like, there was a lot of crossing routes that he was successful on as well. So he's a great route runner, and that's something that we need on this team to go along with Drake London and Yonu Smith, Matt Collins, and Scotty Miller and Kadir Hodge. Like those guys been playing good too, but we just need another weapon, you know.
That that makes sense. That makes sense. Um, let's see. You got a couple more comments here. Saying you can't really judge a player's performance from playing with another team because of schemes. They might come in and do good. They might do bad. It's just hard to do.
Oh, also, I want to pinpoint this too, and I think that's another reason why we signed Jefferson is because we tried. I think we experimented with Kyle Pitts to be a deep threat, and we can see that he's not 100% coming off that injury.
Mhm.
Matt Collins is really not a deep threat. All right, and Keanu Smith is not a deep threat neither. So signing Jefferson is you're gonna have Drake London and um, Jefferson as your deep threat guys.
Okay. And I'm seeing a lot of people saying that they maybe probably would have thought it may have been like Nicole Hartman. Um, I didn't hear anything too much about Nicole Hartman, but like you said,
He's
you essentially
available.
mm,
Georgia fans,
Oh, we know.
right.
Hmm.
Georgia fans, they gonna try to manipulate any type of Georgia fan to come here.
Yeah, yeah, that is true. And then I forgot, and then I didn't think about it. Van Jefferson and Kyle Pitts, their chemistry in college, bringing that into Atlanta as well, so they can kind of pick each other's brand on certain things too. So
Yeah, that, like I said earlier, the chemistry and the relationship that Arthur Smith already had with his dad, they worked in Tennessee together. So,
okay, all right. So let's go ahead and get to the main topic for the night, man. Like I said, I want everybody to go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that share, subscribe button. Not only to 6-man K Styles, but the heavy hitters live is almost at 400 people. Try to get 450 by
Hmm.
next Monday. So we definitely appreciate you. Y'all make sure y'all go and hit that channel up, and subscribe to this one as well. But let's go ahead and get to the main topic of tonight's discussion. Um, hold Hold on, wait a minute. No. Let's do this first. We're gonna go ahead and do a like check right quick. Let's see where we at on these likes right now. So we're gonna give everybody a little bit of an intermission break to go ahead and hit that like button. So let's go ahead and play some throwback music. But like I said, Big Ant in the building, Bobby Carter, Low Ski, Terry Lloyd, Corey Gears 5, JBM 93. Appreciate y'all coming in and showing us some love over here on this channel. All right, so we got 72 people in it. Well, damn. I want to at least keep it keep it around 50 to 55% engagement, but y'all already did it. I don't even have to play the music. I didn't want to hear. I didn't want to hear what he said. Yeah, there you go, right there. All right, so appreciate y'all hitting that like button. Make sure you show us love. So, the main topic for tonight, you know what?
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and get into the main topic of tonight, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna break this down, and I'm gonna let y'all get y'all thoughts on this. Mr. Desmond Ridder Shine versus the Houston Texans. It definitely was. I wouldn't call it a come out game, but it's more so of the execution of things. But I wanted to ask y'all a question. But is it bad to acknowledge that he had a good game? And the reason why I'm asking this question is if you go around and you looking at people talking about this game Sunday, whether it be fans, content creators, media personnel, they're going to use terms like, well, it's just one game. He got lucky. It ain't like they won the big one. But it's almost like it was a certain type of vitriol that is like it almost like it made people sick to say that, well, he finally had a good game. Or here's the other one. And like I said, and I call this the common sense part of it. We got to do it for multiple games. No shit. But I want to ask y'all a question. Is it bad to acknowledge that somebody had a good game?
Man, it's not. And the thing is, man, let's put things into perspective. All right. What if we lost? And what if on the flip side of that, CJ Stroud would have put up the same numbers? They would have been praising this motherfucker. Am I lying? Am I lying? Tell me when I'm
lying. No.
All right. So the man literally threw over 300 some yards, right? Threw a touchdown and ran one in. And had a quarterback. It had a rating of 111. He had a great game. And I get it. Some people think that, oh, well, we should have put up more. We should have put up more points. Well, look, there was a couple of turnovers in the game that wasn't his fault. All right, we had penalties that was drive killers. So why are we not pouring those things out? Why are we like, oh well, we won, but we should have been putting up. Somebody said something on the lines yesterday about we left so many points on the board this year, 50
Can
some
I
points
can
on the board.
yeah, can I let them know what that was right quick
Go
before we
ahead.
continue? And this is how I know some people need to stay off the booger sugar. Based off the comment that was said was somebody literally said I was disappointed because the offense left 57 points on the board.
Apparently, they're comparing us to the Dolphins when they played the Broncos. Yeah, they hung 70 points up against that team, but guess what? You don't see that every Sunday. Hey, you don't even see that every decade. It happens once every blue moon that a team may go out there and NFL. We're not talking about college. That go out there and score over 50 some points.
Mm-hmm.
Like we said this since Arthur Smith became a head coach here. Like this offense is not designed to score a lot of points. So to go back to the question, like I said earlier, it's not bad to acknowledge that he had a good game. He had a good game. And people just need to be like, okay, Ridder played well this game. He threw for over 300 yards. Y'all wanted stats. Last week y'all was crying about stats. Now y'all got the stats. Oh well, we ain't put up enough points. Right? It's like damn if he do, damn if he don't. But again, it's not just on Ridder. We won as a team because at the same time, yeah, we put up 21 points to win the game. But guess what? Our defense did a great job in this game.
So
Mm-hmm.
We kept the Houston Texans under 20 points this game. Under 20 points.
Go ahead, Mike.
so the question is it bad to acknowledge whether or not a guy is had a good game? I, I don't think so. I don't think it's a bad thing to acknowledge when someone does well. Like for me, uh, I it's the anybody know how my training method is. Like I'm not very nice. Okay, my training. Look, I will leave your ass on the show by yourself. I will give you a script and say memorize it. Like I don't have a like. This is why Maggie is like she she the head of creative for a reason. I'm a Vince McMahon of this operation. Like it's my way or that's it. Like anybody, look, ask anybody on here. Ask K Styles what I did to him. Ask Sam what I do to him. Like I leave. Look, I got an in your face style of training. You know what I'm saying? And it's not always, like I said, it's not always the best way to go. But at the same time, I'm gonna tell you where you shine at. I'm gonna tell you exactly where you're good at. You know what I'm saying? And I think you should always have balance when it comes down to that. Like you gotta show people like, look, this is not gonna be tolerated, but man, I love when you did this, bro. You need to keep this up. Great job, boy. I'm proud of you. Like that's me. I will cuss you the fuck out and then tell you I love you in the very next sentence.
Just say you Ike Turner.
I, I ain't damn I turn motherfucker. Like that motherfucker got no love, okay? That I know. Okay? No. Okay. Like it ain't no. That's why he's saying fool you too. Okay. Look, I know. Ain't no look, my training method is not easy. Okay. Look, we got a number of people out there in these streets. I ain't gonna say who they is, but they know this is one of the reasons why. Nah, I'm gonna leave that alone. But um, I'm not. Okay, stop,
Yeah,
please
yeah,
don't.
got that. Yeah, and one of my first initiation is I get thrown to the wolves the very first time, and you know what? It made me to the guy I am right now. So
I threw look, I told K Styles I'd be back, and I was sitting in the back laughing at him. He had no clue what to do. See, I'm that dirty.
I know.
My
Yeah,
my my training methods is look, I will throw you to the wolves. I was look, I ambushed LT. Me and Dunn ambushed LT. We ambushed Slam. We just threw him on the show and say, all right, without no training, we just like, all right, y'all come on the show. But at the same time, like I said, we told them what he was good at, and they expanded on that. So this is why I'm saying all this to say this. Like this is how we gotta. This is how you develop great quarterbacks. This is how you develop great talent. You can't just beat them down, beat them down, beat them down. Say I'm showing you tough love. You got to have some type of love. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, for me, man, like this is how this is this is how Arthur is doing it, and this is how we should treat Ritter, Kyle Pitts, Drake London, Bijan Robinson, because Bijan made some big time mistakes that nearly cost us the game, fumble. But we're not throwing him into the damn ground and say Bijan is a bust. I don't see this in Bijan. We're not saying that type of stuff. So get it. Like I said, give these guys a chance. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a lot of mistakes. People and like I said, boy, I was horrible in the beginning. I was trash. Okay. Anybody ever want to see my earlier videos? I will send it to you. It was bad. Awful.
right. But like you said, as far as the common sense portion of it is, yes, you're building towards him getting the confidence to put together those multiple games where he's playing well and being efficient and stuff like that. But that's where, like Mike just said about me, LT, and throwing all of us to the wolves and stuff like that is you have to give somebody a chance to either show you that they have it or they don't have it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Noah said my first show was also by myself. I didn't have a
Boy,
split.
Noah. I got a phone call because of that show. Noah got me on that with that show. Boy. I remember that one. My
Yeah,
God.
but the thing, like you said, the thing is you got you like Falcon fans. We when we're looking at where you're trying to go as the team, a lot of times you have to go through those growing pains. It's not going to be a overnight quick fix. That is an anomaly. Like you said, prior to this past game, you heard all the noise about him and these quarterbacks coming out uh, for next year and stuff like that. And a lot of times, um, I want to give a shout out to Ed Hartwell because he said
Man.
this
Oh
to
boy.
us. He was saying the main problem that a lot of these teams have is you don't want to be the one to throw away a player so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
You want to develop your guys. You want to see what they got for a couple years. The thing is, you don't want to be letting them go too soon,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where a lot of that buyer's remorse start coming in. That is like, damn, grass ain't always green on the other side. But when
Mhm.
I say certain guys, I like I said, I want y'all to do some homework tonight. When it came to this week, and this was brought to my attention from a lot of people, is pay attention to how they speak of this game. And I want you to you can kind of feel, I think, could I say vitriol? But it's almost kind of like that pessimistic feel to it, where, and like I said, nobody's, and let me put this out here: ain't nobody finna crown Desmond Ridder the goddamn king of the South. We ain't going down that road.
No.
Y'all look. We've seen some Carolina fans always already talking about that. They damn talking points on suicide watch right now. But hey, man, like you said, it's a process. Like you said, you gotta let it play through. And the common sense is going to be, yes, let's see he do it on the road. Part of the plan.
Mm-hmm.
But then you also cannot come out here and say, well, it was the Houston Texans, when you were one of the main ones that was jawboning CJ Stroud as if the Texans was going to blow the Falcons out the water.
Not jawboning.
Jawboning. All on the knees.
Mm. Damn, jawboning.
Mm-hmm.
You mean the inside or the outside?
All with your ways.
Okay.
But
my bad.
But I would never declare anybody the king of nothing around here. Like I said, I'm glad that Desmond finally got that good game out the way to where people can kind of see what he is capable of. But like you said, the common sense side is say, let's go ahead and let's string a couple of these games together. Let's get that confidence, not only just him, but for the team in general. Like you said, this team has to execute. This is one of the biggest difference. This was one of the biggest difference from this game, from the last couple games. All 11 guys on both sides of the ball executed the plan.
What the hell I did? What the hell I do? I was like, damn.
Oh no. I was about to say, go ahead, Mike.
Nah, hell, I thought I just heard a beep. I was like, what the fuck I just do? I thought it was me. My bad.
No, I'm saying
I don't even know what the question. I don't even know what the question is.
I was, no. I'm just gonna let you go ahead and fill in on what you, or what that topic was, as far as the pessimistic nature of speaking on Desmond Ridder's good game.
I mean, like what I've learned this week, and that's just like I said, um, like my method of things, or a little, like I said, I think I'm balanced. I think I'm balanced with it. You know, it's like I could be very passive on certain things, but like when it needs to be addressed, like I'm very straight to the point. So I'm not one to sit up here and say like I don't get it, because certain players, Devondre Campbell, I have no patience for. I think he's fucking ass. He do all this damn shit talking, and then, oh, y'all didn't believe in me, and fuck the Falcons and all this, and then you end up coming back to Atlanta and you play like garbage, hot garbage. You got destroyed by that Falcons offense, but we ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about that one, Mister Van Campbell. We ain't talking about that. But I like, for me, man, I get it, because when you have a certain standard as a fan, Like you want players to live up to that standard. And so that goes for everybody. Like me, I think Matt Ryan is, easily a top 10 quarterback of all time. Like I don't think is even close to being, in my opinion. I think he's one of the greatest to ever do it when you consider what he had to deal with in his entire career and the type of defenses that he did not have. Like it's not even close to me. But other people might say, yeah, Matt Ryan had Julio and Matt Ryan had Tony Gonzalez and Roddy White. So they put him lower on the totem pole. So, like I said, it has everything to do with that person's viewpoint and their level of expectations for said quarterback or said team. But where I draw the line is when we talk about rookies. When we start comparing rookies and saying, rookie, Desmond Ridder didn't have a game like Tom Brady. I mean, damn, he's Tom Brady. He's one of the greatest of all time, if not the greatest. Even in like, if you go look at his beginning, how he started the NFL, Tom Brady wasn't Tom Brady. He was a check down king. That bitch went 5 yards to 8 yards. That's it, every throw. They did not let Tom Brady do too much. He had to gain Bill Belichick's confidence. Charlie White, about Whitehurst. Why was it Whitehurst? Charlie, dang it, the coach,
Charlie Charlie Weiss.
Weiss. Yeah, he had to gain those guys confidence. So like when it comes down to it, like I said, I truly understand, but like this is where discernment comes in. This is where understanding comes in. You got to realize he's just a rookie, babe. It's just like a baby. Like the baby ain't gonna come out the damn womb eating grits and potatoes. Like if he does, there's something wrong with that motherfucker. Okay, like that's a whole nother story. But like a baby goes through stages. It's like, and that's how I see the quarterbacks and players. Like if you look at Grady Jarrett, like Grady Jarrett was primarily a pass rusher coming out of college. He wasn't very good. He had to gain his spot, and he really got that spot by default. Because I forget who it was. Somebody got hurt as a defensive tackle, and he got in the rotation, but he never let up, and they brought him along slowly.
Uh,
They
I'm
may
trying to
have
think. Was
who
it Derek?
I forget who it was, but somehow he gained that spot and he played well, so they just kept him in there. But it was a step. You give him this much and see how he react to it, and then they give him more plays. Like this is how you do it. It's steps. So, like I said, I think everybody has their right to their expectations, but my thing is just understand what plays are.
Exactly. So pretty much what you're hearing from us is it's all like you said, it's all in the game.
Eat a
And the th-
sport. It's in there.
and what we're saying is in reality, um, if you already having an understanding in that, like I said, that you you have evolved past what certain people's mindsets would be as far as what he is. Because the thing is, you can try so hard to try to convince people, but the thing about it is, at this point in time, it's a them problem now. It's not a you problem. It's not a me problem. It's not a Mad Mike problem.
Right.
It's going to be a them problem. And you don't have to stress yourself out on trying to convince anybody otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Some
That right
coaches,
there by Bobby
some
Carter. That right there, that comment. This is who he is. Like he came in as a third round pick, and we're expecting first round pick results from him. Like
hmm
he's a third round pick for a reason. He dropped that low for a reason. So there was some
hmm
negatives that teams looked at and was like, this is very concerning.
His first round
hmm
pick ain't even rising into the occasion. Look at Bryce Young. He has yet to win a game.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. So, like you said, man. At the end of the day, man, like you said, you're gonna have people that are never going to. They're never going to what I say in their mindset. They're never going to give him a chance as fans. Like you said, y'all just gotta let them. You just gotta let them wallow in their thoughts, because what's going to end up happening is the more that Desmond improves and the more that he gets stuff done on the way, the more miserable these people are going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, right now you got people that's going to give him his props now, but in reality, wow, like I said, and like you said, he's going to be susceptible to probably have another one of those games like he had in week 3 and 4. Those same people that's going to love him are going to be the first ones beating down the door, talking about get rid of him.
Have we? I tell my students this all the time, and I'm pretty sure y'all heard it before. Reach for the stars. If you don't reach for the stars, where you gonna land?
You on my other level. You on my other level.
Y'all heard of that before? If you reach for the stars and if you don't reach the stars, where you gonna land?
Your ass ain't never got off the ground the way I see
You're gonna land on.
Right.
Listen. If you reach for the stars and you don't catch the stars, you'll land on the
I
moon.
mean, you know, look, I get it.
However,
Hey,
if you reach for the moon, you're gonna land flat face back on damn Earth.
hey, hey, what? Hey, look. Reaching for the moon. Well, like I said, I don't think I've heard that one, but I just say it like this, man. Hey, the Atlanta Falcons are a 53-man roster in which all 53 men have to execute in their individual assignments as well as a group and as a team in order for this team to succeed. And it starts with head coaching, and then it starts with the players. So if we're going to be basing all of the highs and lows based on one guy without looking at the whole picture, then your picture is going to be jaded. Um, Let me see. D. Sloan here said we're still gonna find negative shit to say after Desmond had a successful redemption game where he passed for 300. Right? Yeah. And the thing about it is, even with the 300-yard game, just those guys are still going to have the same complaints. But I want you to think about this for a second. As much as we talk about he can't, have you noticed that it's easier to say what he can't do than say what he can do? See, the problem is with it. If Arthur Smith is able to get the best out of him and this team succeeds, see, now it's going to fall back to having to say something nice about Arthur Smith. A lot of times it doesn't matter where a guy is drafted. And I'm talking about all positions here. I'm not talking about just quarterback. It's all about, do you fit in this system? Do you have the moxie to want to improve and get better? It ain't just, like you said, folks, it ain't just Desmond Ridder here we're talking about. We're talking about the fact that the offensive line, they didn't give up no sacks. We saw Drake London, we saw Kyle Pitts attack the football when the ball was thrown to him. We seen the DBs, they shut out passes outside the numbers.
Yes,
Um,
that was a
you
big.
saw You saw linebackers being able to hit the line of scrimmage on the run. They were still getting beat in the pass up the middle. They said you had Bradley Pinion, who's sitting over here. He's flipping field position pretty well for the team. You got Younghoe Koo hitting field goals, need to. You got Arthur Smith. He's out here. He's calling plays to make sure everybody is comfortable. This is what we're talking about. This is a whole collective of things.
And shouts out to Nate Lemon, man. Like ever since Troy Anderson been out, they've been playing way more than up to par to where we need him to be. Like it does kills our defense to not have Troy Anderson out there because there's some things Troy Anderson can do Nate can't. But it's not like it's not a huge 90-day difference.
Exactly.
Like, Nate can't Nate is not good at covering. He's not. But he doesn't suck at it.
Right. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say something final. I'm gonna let y'all get y'all last words in because we got the Loch Ness podcast coming here on 5 minutes. In 5 minutes over there on Atlanta Falcon Nation. Okay, so basically what I want to say here is we gotta let the hurt of the past go. We can't be out here talking about I don't see how y'all do it dealing with the hurt of being a Falcon fan out here. That's why I always tell Mike, I always joke with Mike about that. I said, for a lot of these Falcon fans up here, y'all could not be Georgia Tech fans to save y'all damn lives because if y'all can't handle struggle with the Falcons, y'all damn sure can't handle struggle with a team like that. That's why I said it's easy to be a Bulldog fan because they always win. It's harder to be a fan of a team that's not winning. Hell, even shout out to the damn Braves. We've seen periods in time where the Braves wouldn't win worth a damn. Do y'all remember the Upton brothers and Hayward? You remember the Braves baby bombers? Y'all remember that team?
Yeah.
The Julio Tehran days? Yeah. Mike just made a nasty.
Spanky face. Yeah, he was bad.
Horrible.
Tehran wasn't bad. It's just that
he got bad at one point. He got he got bad at that point. He didn't start out terrible, but he got worse.
He was inconsistent, but he was after that, it was just horrible. I'm like, you go from guys like Smokes, Glavin, Maddox, and then you have Tehran as your ace.
Yeah, I was surprised by that. I was surprised by that move. He wasn't no ace to me.
He was
a number 3, maybe. Number 3 was more so his thing, but not an ace.
But that's what we had to work with at that time.
So we gotta remember the core of this Braves baseball team has been together for years. Y'all just seeing the fruits. Y'all now just seeing the fruits of their labels here the last couple years. But this team, these guys literally been together for at least 5+, 6+ years. And if y'all willing to go through that process, like I said, right now with the Falcons, it's the same thing.
Yeah, right now, speaking of Braves, hell, we don't even know what the Hawks gonna do this season. Anxiety already kicking in for them.
I think they'll be. I think the Hawks will be all right, man. They like you said, they have to find. They have to find a consistent core, and that's what they're looking for guys like a Kobe Bufkin, and you know, especially coming from a team that went to the Eastern Conference Finals where you had a lot of veterans on that team, and now you're going young. No pun intended.
Yeah, I think Kobe is gonna be a game changer for us, man. I really think so in the defense. Like he's gonna really help our defense. I
Why
need
you say that? Why would you say that?
don't start me, Matt Mike.
Yeah.
I'm just asking you a question. Why would you say that?
What? He's gonna be a game changer for us
Yeah, why are you saying that?
because I seen him play.
I mean, where you see him play it?
Oh my lord! I seen him play at one of the most prestigious schools in this going.
Oh,
Why'd you
what's
have to
that
say?
school?
Why'd you have to set his ass up like that,
I,
man? We already knew where we were going with. But let's go
that's
ahead.
all I wanted to do.
Let
I just wanted.
let's go ahead and close this thing out, man. Fred Bus with the $2 super chat said the Bulldogs were terrible with Mark Rick, but that's what we talk about, y'all. So, like you said, man, y'all make sure y'all tune over to AFN Atlanta Falcon Nation for the Loch Ness podcast. Let's talk about it with my boys Ty and the fellas. So until next time, people, we ain't here to play.
No.
We here to stay.
Oh yeah, Nick.
You ain't gotta go home.
But you got to get the hell up out of here. Oh yeah.
And I'm mad about Don because now I'm thinking about the red light district donuts. So I might have to make a trip. Deuces.
Man,
We in the red light district.